All right, let's get through this. Good kick return, Jerry. Way to start the day. And we're gonna. Okay, so we have our bear front, and all they did was they moved. So this is clearly a bear where they moved 55 over to play 9 tech, which we were ready for, and then they walked down like we're in single back, which means there should only they really have an extra guy here. I don't have the end zone, the sideline on right now, but anyways, we're running 5 stretch, and Joe is still stepping under yourself a bit. Like again, really work towards your stance is a little wide probably, and that's probably why you have to step under yourself. So maybe try and narrow up your stance, and then maybe we can work on that this week. Petter, okay, I get it. Like the guy's tighter on you, and he likes to jump inside, so you kind of you still get a pretty good attack step there right away. You see how you kind of like your second step's already crossing over, your third one's like going. You've made here kind of like a skipping sort of motion. Really like be heavy on step 2, like 1, 2, and throw the hands on step 2 if you can. If the guy's wider, then step 3. So work on like in your mind every time, and everyone else probably has the same issue. Like boom, boom, like brace attack. Elias brace, still skipping a little bit. Good job, Kobe. This is kind of I think something we messed up this game is like you got way too heavy on 68 here, so you gotta kind of leave him to get cut by McQuarrie and Connor. You gotta like the first time this happens, like you gotta kind of tell him like, hey, I can cut that guy, like get out of there, like right here. Next play, be like, yo, Kobe, man, like you can go, because Kobe, your aiming point at stretch is it's not. I know you have the gap, like everyone pay attention here. It's important. It's 5 stretch. You have this gap, but your aiming point is the next D lineman. We did that at the start of the year. We might have to do that again. But you're aiming here. So if he plays behind you, he gets cut by McQuarrie. Dekadowicz will watch a cut block. Good job. They got a little better during the game, but it has a good effect. Six stretch, wider splits. Good job. Great get off deck. Good hands are wide here. You're going for the low hands. You get it later, I know for sure. First one, a little tackly. Penner, you do this too sometimes. So glue those hands together, guys. First step, whip those elbows to your ribs. Connor, good. Look at Connor. Good with this first step. You guys see that? Like it's doable. These guys both did it. So look at that left side. Boom. Like they just made the whole play wider. Second step, you get it down, not crossover, right? That's so your first step's good, but both you guys' second steps are a little long. Okay. Kobe, same thing. You're running this like 2 zone, but we're running 6 stretch. Right? We're never gonna get to 3 here if you don't like fly. And if remember 3's flying, if you fly and we cut 68, then Riker can press it and probably cut right off the cut block right there. But you'll never get up there if you're touching the nose. So, all right, backside. Elias, this is a missed assignment. This should be a cut block. Penner, nice cut, Penner. Look at that left. Put your left hand down. Like you shouldn't have your. Oh no, that's Joe Camplin, left hand end. Okay, let's do this again. Elias, same thing. Like you're gonna tell center, hey, get your ass off there. I can block him. Penner, that's a missed cut block. You got to cut there. Joe, great cut block. I don't know if this is legal or not, but they didn't call it. Um, I hope it's legal. I don't know if tight ends can cut. Uh, I've asked that question a few times, and I need to get an answer on it. All right, whack. So now you see, like Eli, why we pull the guard when we can on this play. If we have a good crack block, we can pull the guard because it's so hard for you to get to this player. But because someone between the center and the left guard has to get to the MAC. So Kobe here, that's your path you got to take on stretch. Like, get out of there. And Elias, you gotta get up to the MAC there. One of you guys does. Think every crack play, the play side guard or the center has to get to the linebacker. Backside, Kaplan, or yeah, you're going for the safety here, I guess, or 7 play. I mean, you can cut here unless you try to get second level. Macquarie, yeah, same thing. Like, we didn't get a single cut block on 68 here, which is a shame. Slide. Great cut, Dak. Look at this. Right tackle cut. This he gives up 0 ground and he goes. That is an unbelievable cut block. That doesn't feel good. He's gonna defend himself a little better. Jeez, like you could do this, like man, like you could run this on the play side. If you're cutting this good, Dak, like we can do this on like 6 stretch and shit like that. Like that might be the best cut block of the year. I mean, sorry, I'm just watching this again and again. But guys, just watch this. Like he gains his width, he gets low, and he shoots through the leg, through the thigh. He gets both of his legs, and then don't get caught up the ground. Get moving, right? Maybe we'll add in a play that we just cut play side guys, like on like. Let's try that this week, maybe on like bend or something like that, or a speed. We'll just let you guys cut because they can't call a holding call on a cut block, so we might do that. Be ready for that this week. Okay, play side tackle, like on to do this on edge or on stretch or on speed, because there's no fucking way the ref can call a holding call on this one. And anyways, backside, we're running slide here, so this is DD right. Joe, so you got to know your player type, and a guy that's shifty like this, you can't really attack him. You got to like post and just like get the inside and even lose some ground. Riker, after your fake, like you got to get out. This isn't quite enough. I understand this is a boot, like this is a quick hitter. Quarterback's getting out of the way, but we're gonna see later DD right we mess up and leads to a hit and an interception. All right, this is Petter whack. This is good. Petter, like again, a little. The reason I have you do this is I think if you're timed up a little better, you can like really crack this guy harder. You kind of position block him, but we still get the play started. Dak, your pull is you're a little too. Don't like think at this point. Tackle, like get out of there, like get shot out of a cannon. Get outside and then start thinking. Like here, you're already using your hands and kind of thinking what to do. So everyone watch this. Like if I'm the pulling tackle, I'm exploding deep and wide on my first like 5 steps. Once I get to here, I'm square. Then I can start assessing the threats. Because you'll see the guy that's getting cracked by the fullback, and then you'll get panicked on him. Kaplan, backside, you guys come on, we get better. Let's get a cut block in there, unless you're going for the safety. If you're going for the safety, I should see you sprinting at him. But I'd still rather see cut blocks against 2A linemen. Same thing, Kaplan. Yeah, go for the cut here. You're gonna do that at tackle too, right? He jumps over here. If he once he does this to you, the next time I might not cut him. I might like block him high, just because it's gonna be so easy to, and just beat the crap out of him because yeah, that's pretty good job by him, I guess. Penner, same thing, cut that guy, right? Like this can just like you're working so hard here and they could call a hold. Whereas if you just cut, they won't. Setter, get out of there. Cut that guy. Let's go. right tackle. Okay, six stretch. Let's watch Dak here. How's it get off? Brace attack. That's there we go. Look at one, two. Does it just a little crossed over, but and it, timing up hands in that third step. Boom. Look at 37. He gets lifted, and once you get a guy lifted, doesn't matter if you're a 100 pound bench press or a 400 pound bench press. You're gonna win. And now, and I told, so does he pull you? So you said in practice these guys have been pulling on your jersey, and you can see in the game here the guy he doesn't have anything to pull. So guys in practice like tackles like you got to attack just like this because in a game like they can pull a little bit, but not much. And if you here's the thing, if you don't cross over and you keep a base like your feet wider apart, you'll be able to like imagine if you're like doing like a deadlift. You know, if your feet are like wider apart, like it's kind of so that's a bad example. I'll just have to show you guys on the field, but that one little overstep on the second step, guys, leads to you getting into a running motion. Like, watch your feet here. You're running, right? Like, you look like you're running track as opposed to looking like a weightlifter. So, if you look like a weightlifter, you'll get your hips to his. You can't get your hips to him because your feet are together. Your hips are going to be behind you. But if you think like, it's going to sound a little weird, but I had a coach. Okay, you guys will remember this. And I've tried not to use this saying, but so you guys had skits where you guys made fun of me last week. So I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I had a coach. You can look him up. His name's Chris Sweet. He was my coach at the Stampeders, and he was total crazy. He was psycho. Like the guy, I think he gave himself a heart attack by just screaming. Our indie drills, we would get like I don't know, in 10 minutes, we get like 400 drills done. There was actually a meme Twitter account that obviously some CFL linemen made about him because he was a character. So his saying was I I better not get in trouble for this, but his saying, Chris Sweet's saying was get dick to dick. Okay, so you're blocking a guy. Your job is to get dick to dick. Now you could probably say this other ways, like get hip to hip or get belly to belly, but his was get dick to dick, and he would say it every day and so loud, just get dick to dick. You guys can imagine when the offensive line group did our rookie skit, who the target was, and I was part of that skit, and I'll never forget it because we had to do quite a bit of dick to dick in a rookie show setting. Don't worry, it wasn't like we had clothes on, but you guys, I think if by me telling you guys that story, you guys are gonna get the point. Like, is this dick to dick? And we're just gonna say D to D for the rest of the year because you guys are in high school, but we're gonna go D to D here, okay? D to D. So that's the theme of next week, right? D to D. All right. I probably should have said that on a recording, but fuck it, whatever. We're fucking 5-0. What are they gonna do? Strip our season wins? All right. Stab. Okay, how's the pocket look? I'm just gonna watch the line. Does this look like a stretch play? Boom, boom. Pretty good. I mean, a little, maybe a little more. Like low pads, attacking, and but if we had that cup lock in here, Penner, it'll look even better. And we have a naked. But wait a minute, this is tackle pin, so we messed this one up. Now, would you have got a piece of this guy? I don't know. We kind of messed up here. We should. Film study said don't boot on 55. You know, we get to this point in the field, and that's why like film study is important, guys. Like if you guys watched last week's film, like you probably would have. And we remember some stuff. Sometimes you see something and you fall apart during the game because there's so much going on. But this is his tell. Like his tell was, listen, like we don't have. It's hard to boot on him, but we could shovel on him. We could do a lot of stuff on him. So we'll play him in the city final, which we probably will. Like we'll remember, we won't boot, or we'll do like a fake boot and throw it underneath here or something, right? So good to know. All right, wham. Now what the heck? So we call wham, and now they move. Now in this formation, they move vibrant here to three tech. I don't know why they did this. Just a rotation, maybe give a different look. But we end up whamming on him, and pretty good job, Penner. Like, I mean, he's a big guy, but now what they do, which you weren't accounting for, was how good 3 plays this, and he gets involved. So what should we be working to here? Now we had said LaRouche and the Dak. Remember Dak? We made this change, and it's on the cards. You guys go look. That LaRouche has the end on this play, and we expect you to get up to the linebacker that's covering Penner. So this is an MA on the left tackle, and this is a tough one, guys. And we don't run it too often. It's a newer play. Happens quick, but you got to remember on that fin, and we might have to add something in here. But if we're running one wham, you're the play side tackle, and you got to get to that level. Okay, you can even just jump through here and go block him like a blast play. All right, so we get a good ace here. That's good. Like that's why we put the ace in. You know what? Wait a minute. What am I talking about here? Okay, sorry guys. Right tackle, correct. Good job. Nice, great. We probably should be running a little bit of fucking. That's a really good job, Joe. We're probably gonna get you on the point of attack on some more plays here. So we're gonna ace up to. I guess you guys. Yeah, I still think this ace should be to 32, and we have to get Dak up to 3 here. Connor, how's your kick out here? Pretty good. That's good job. Good enough. Yeah. So you guys missed this ace here. So we just gotta remember, usually we ace depending on the play to like a guy really negative. On this play, we're not. On a wham play, it's very vertical. So Macquarie, like whether you go inside or outside, you gotta remember the linebacker you guys are working to is this guy, right? The A gap linebacker here. So I think they lucked out. Like look how undisciplined their linebackers are. They're all over the place and they just guessed right on one. And it's good. I mean, hopefully Riffle just watches this game and they don't realize how good our wham is against the 40 front, because that's what we have this week. Joe, again, look how wide your feet are. And right now I can expect when you start this wide, you will cross over on your second step and it'll put you in a bad spot. Under, cross, and then it kind of works like boom, 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 and you regain your base. Like, yeah, that's good, but I would rather you gain width and post down here. But either way, like this is the hardest block in the book, guys. Like Joe said, that's why we run this with him here. Is this is a pass play, and he's on an island, and the guy has him positionally out leveraged. You have to take away the inside, and then pass block. That's actually very good job. So, um, good job, Petter's posting down a little more though. Okay, like regain your right foot. Like you should get your right knee like past his left knee. Okay, you want to get your outside knee to his crotch. So think your left knee doesn't make it to his crotch, not quite. You have your right knee. Both your knees are on this side. So I'm just gonna stop this. Like you want to get this knee to here. All right, so a little further. Macquarie, good job sorting this out and getting big. Okay, this is a good job. Left guard. This is a starfish. Okay, we don't practice it, but it happens naturally. When you're sliding in pass pro and there's no one in your gap, you kind of starfish here and just get big and wait for it. That's a good job. Center, you have the tough block too. Nice work. Macquarie, he started play side, he's your guy. If he rocks back now, he's still your guy. Nice work. Dak, boom, boom. Ooh, nice hands. That's good. Boom. Now once you D to D these guys, it's gonna get real. The best is if you go for D to D on the play side and the guy reaches for the ball, like he'll get stopped here, but when he reaches and you're going D to D but he isn't, that's when you get pancakes. So how's our fake by quarterback? You gotta tell him, hey Christian man, you give us better fakes, help us out. That's pretty good. Riker, DD right. And okay, you're stuck in the wrong gap. Now, okay, against this front, like, but you gotta remember, 55's unblocked here, and that's your guy. and this is actually like worked out really well sometimes that we didn't actually have to block him, because when you don't block him, he doesn't do anything, right? Look at that. Look at 55 here. He's a defensive end, and he's just gonna not do anything. I guess he's covering Joe. I mean, is that what their plan was? Like, is 55 covering you in man here? I guess. Like, I thought about that during the game. Like, can we run you on a drag? Like, is that what's gonna happen? So in the city final, like maybe we got to do that. I don't know. All right, boom. Okay, let's watch this. Five stretch. Joe under yourself. Boom, boom. Hands a little wide, right? You and but both you and Dekanowicz are working so hard at this that it's very makes me continue to like coaching you guys. Petter, you're the strongest guy, right? If you can tie your strength with their technique, you it's gonna be real nasty. And so fire your hands in there. Okay, fire your hands. Trust it. Good job, Eli. Good one. See, here. You're gaining a little width, and you don't quite cross over. You get your third step down, but you're a little. You're not the biggest guy either. Like, you gotta be perfect with this footwork to move some of these guys. So now center. Okay, good job. So look at, like, I don't know if it's a vibrant thing that you guys are like scared of him, that you don't that you feel you have to block him more, but like this guy's quicker, and you leave him, but it's hard for Connor to trust to cut block unless you do it every time. So you guys got to make a call that if Connor's cutting the zero, we'll make like a hero call or something. Like, yeah, it's a hard cut. A hero means like cut the zero, and center, you got to get your ass, fly out of there like Superman and get to that Mac. Okay, so we'll make that a hero call. All right, Dak, boom. So I remember seeing this on the field. I'm pretty sure 68's gonna you here and should get ejected. Look at this shit. I saw this. Does he do it again? Fucking, like, oh my goodness. Fucking the Domicon Sue shit. I was This started me getting angry. Like, I got angry during the game, guys. I was screaming. I could see this happening, and we couldn't do anything about it. But his football season should be he should be out for the next this week and next week. And that's one that, like, he deserved. Like, the one they kicked out Clow against us, he just made a football play and he got a penalty. But that's just bullshit. Like, all right, okay. So I'm just telling you this, you guys. Your goal, like, if you're remember this, you cut that guy in the city final, and the refs are watching for it. They see that. That's a pretty good way to help us. Cut him, and if he punches you, we'll tell the refs before the game, hey, 68, when we cut him, we'll show him this clip, and if he does that shit, then his game will be over pretty quick. Not that he's that good on defense, but he's a heck of a tackle on offense. So help our defensive guys out. Let Joe get some sacks. Okay, all right, power. Let's see. We worked on this hard this week. Splits are a little big on the play side. It just strings it out. So let's cheat our splits down on the play side here. But great gap set. Dak McQuarrie is a little short. Now, here's the thing, guys. We screw this up. The reason we run power is to allow us to run a double team on a 50 front. It's hard. Like, it's third and two here probably, or second and two. Like, we need a double team here, right guard and McQuarrie. Now, I guess all week we said ace. You know what? I take that back. We could do this ace or deuce, and you guys decide to ace it. And but if you're acing this, like, the guy we ace, you guys, like, almost makes a play. So Connor, if you could block the guy, this is your read, center. If you could block the guy and like seal him, like just send them on a deuce, because the deuce here. But Dekanovic showed up to play. Like this is point of attack power. I almost wasn't sure we could run this play, and you drive this guy back who has you out leveraged. But does he cross over, guys? Watch this. Boom, boom. He has a base. He has a chance to D to D this guy. And does he? Look at it. He's starting to D to D. Joe Camplin, does he cross over? Does it? See, you're kind of like shorting yourself. Like, just take a big gap step, Joe, so you can not like short the second step, and you can really like warm up, get your lower body working. Pull by Eli. Just skip pulling here, Eli. We got to clean up your technique. It's not. I mean, we're gonna work it. We haven't worked it for a while, but I think you see how you're turning here and like kind of running. You're just not gonna have the power you need. And here's our taco on the backside. Okay, good job, Penner. Yeah, I told you don't have to cut this guy. You posted him. Um, yeah, that's good. And Sin by Ethan. Nice work. Hey guys, it's 3rd and 3. We called this play. Like it's all. That's perfect. I mean, I know we're detailed oriented because that play like could be a big play. Like you guys would be, you would be surprised if you knew how many times we called power on short yardage, and Semba or Blake or those other running backs, they took it for 40 yards because if you block it right, it's beautiful. And I'll try. I know where the clip is, and I'll try and find it for you guys so you can see it. Okay, wedge now. So Joe Camplin, this again, like you gotta keep driving this guy. You can't. You're on the play side here. You have to have a play side mentality. Dak, you're on the backside here. Yeah, you're getting. You guys are both. I like how you have the angle here. He's quick. He's pretty quick off the ball. Just do whatever you can to get your helmet to his far hip. Like your eyes should be on like his elbow here, and like just you're athletic enough. How's our? Where are they in here? They in they have a 0 and a 1 and a 3. Okay, a 0, 1, and a 5. So they're pretty loaded up here, and we move it. Good job. Like I mean, whatever. Like I gave Fisher some shit, but he actually went left. So Fisher, if you're watching this, good job. All right, here we go, Riker. This is the one I talked to you about. All right, we haven't blocked 55 7 times, and now he's realized it. DD left protection. Your read is outside the tight end. So your gap here is outside of the tight end, which means that who's your guy? Like Joe does a great job here. Again, out leverage, beast. Good run fake. Good job. Everyone, great. Look at that pocket. All right, this is real nice, but this is one we can stop. And Riker, you're good enough that we're not going to just ask you to block a defensive end 1-on-1 all game. But if they're going to play a 9 tech on us, I mean, we could have bobbed this. DD left, we could bob it. Yes, absolutely, Joe. And if you want to, bob it. But now, Riker, you're coming down on this guy, who's actually harder to block. This guy, 55, who's really not that good. Like, I mean, he's big and he's strong, but look at this. He was unblocked 5 plays in a row and he made 1 hit on the quarterback. So Riker, if we have to change up our mesh point on DD, even though it's DD right, you guys might have to take a stretch angle so that Riker you can pick up this D gap. Okay, so we'll have to make that change right now. You guys got it, Christian? I hope you're watching this. You're gonna have to push him on a 6 stretch path, and it'll be good. But look at this pocket, guys. This is great. We're backed up here. Time. I mean, we would have had a lot of time to set up this big play, and it's close. It's not on the webcam. What's going on here? Why are we watching defense? There we go. All right. Pass pro. So you guys Ralph it? Nice. See, like this now 32 is not blitzing. So when you guys see this, okay, early if you guys see that 32 is not like blitzing, you guys can stay in 5-0 and the back can scan. But then we don't get this nice slide pro muck up in the middle. Had a pretty good job. Now he does. Wow, does he trip you? Oh, you step. I was gonna say like I mean he's pretty he's strong. He's not the best D lineman, but I mean I guess if his whole job is to throw a guy, whatever. Just unlucky that you stepped here. I mean I think if you have your feet on the ground, he's not gonna do this to you. I sometimes these look like you guys get like destroyed, but it's you trip. But keep wider, keep your feet wide, and again, the best pass block is a run block. So a bigger guy like this, you're not afraid of like swimming you or something. Just like reach him, not reach him, but like think of it as like I guess like get inside, but run block him. And they're not smart enough to realize that it's not a passing down or whatnot. Like if you guys have a going against a guy that big or that strong and he's not fast at all, like he's totally an offensive lineman playing D line, just beat force with force. Wedge again. Joe, so again, I think you got to be like turned a little and maybe off the line a bit because you got to get 55 here. LaRouche is there for this guy. And I was yelling at Fisher to go left more, but if he goes more left, he's going to go right into 55 here. So backside, Dak, yeah, they're really trying not to let this play happen. And you guys instilled your will on them. So good job. It's disheartening for defense when they try everything possible to stop one play and you guys beat them. Okay, 5 stretch. Boom. See, now you're kind of like putting your hand on the ground here, Dak. Like, just go. He's bigger guy, right? So you got to go better. And what's he do now? Does he choke slam you? A little bit. Oh my goodness. Why is your he rips your helmet off and you have to come up for 3 plays. So 68 here has fucking punched you, and here he rips your fucking helmet off, and then you have to go for 3 plays. Like, Jesus. Because you cut block him, because he doesn't want to get cut blocked. Like, this is awesome, guys. You guys are getting under his skin. All right, you've won the game when you've mentally got your opponent to expose himself like this. If a ref sees this, he's out for the next 2 games. Okay, their season's over. All right, so keep doing it. Like you guys should be competing on who's going to be the guy that gets Vibrant to throw a punch. And you're doing it legally and you're doing it effectively. And look at you're creating gaps. And yeah, you might take a punch, but you have a helmet on, and who cares? The lineman, you're gonna know that if you're the guy that got him to throw the last punch, that's gonna be a sweet feeling. And I hope one of you gets to do it because you're gonna remember it for probably your entire life. Joe Kaplan, great hands. Boom. Little wide, right? And it's the difference between a hold and not. Just aim for the numbers, guys. You guys are getting close. Best hands throwing team we've had. So Penner, tight guy here. Again, like he's not the easy. I don't like. I used to play your position. I understand. I don't like to run stretch at these guys at running back playing D end. Okay, sometimes it's easier to just down block him, right, and run cap. Guess what, guys? You can, right? Like if you guys wanted here, you guys could Eli block this or double down block and pull Eli, right? Like you guys can. And this is another situation where you want to do that. If it's hard to run zone at a guy, like ask yourself, like, oh man, it would be nice if Joe could just down block this guy and I could pull onto 55, right? You guys are good enough. Okay, you guys can do it. Backside, Kobe, why are you turning back here? Like, just like Vibert's breaking the law, you are too. Like, McQuarrie's got to cut this guy. You got to climb on 3. This guy here, now, oh, goodness. So, yeah, Dak, he actually get that cut block down, and let's watch the cut path by the back. So, You should be attack 1, 2, 3, 4. Now don't jump cut. You just want to change direction and plant. And yeah, see if McCory could cut this guy here, I think that's gonna be done. Like, imagine Kobe, you're gonna run your guy 3 to that guy's butt, but if we get a cut block, it's gonna hit straight up there. We'll get it, man. I'm almost. It's really good that we beat this team. We're 5-0, and they haven't seen our best stuff yet. And our best stuff is gonna be like when this stretch cuts back. It's the best play in football. We always get one by the end of the year. Okay. Boom. So let's check this out. Riker, I don't know if you're allowed to cut guys, but if you are, you should ask ask forward. You should cut on this play. Just keep the guy's hands down. Good job. Penner, lock that guy down. Take a wide path. Eli, just keep running. Jerry knows what he's doing out there. Good job. Hitch. Foxy counter. Good trail block, Dom. I don't know what you guys are talking about here. You guys look like buddies. Don't stand straight-legged, though. Injury risk here. Keep working. Okay, axe call. Pretty good axe footwork. Camplin's trying to get underneath. Good job. Now lock him down, right? You've moved him a gap. Torque him. Don't let him fall back into the play. Because Eli, great kick out. Good job. And Penner, get deep. Stay square. And see, Joe, if you lock this guy down, Penner ends up on 32. And the safety, as long as the safety is making the tackle, guys, good job. Like, that's it. Worry about other shit. All right, 5 stretch. This guy backdoors you, Penner. So you have no tight end here, and read by the back. Okay, 5. Like, look at your path here, tailback. This is 5 stretch, and you're running 1 duo. All right, you gotta press this wide, quarterback. You gotta reach it out here, and you guys gotta push this mesh point. This mesh point on 5 stretch, and if you're gonna back up a little bit, but quarterback, you catch it. You should be reaching, and Riker, you should be taking the ball right here, attacking where the tight end is. So you're attacking right here where the ref is. You should be attacking here, and if you are, even if Penner back doors, your only read is Penner's helmet on this guy. Right here, like you're full speed to the sideline. Okay, full speed to the sideline, and we'll probably break this tackle in 55. So again, that one, Penner, stay a little more under control. Don't cross over, and but we gotta get better mesh point. Isolate. LaRouche, nice pick route. So you guys surf this and isolate. It's 62. The back's Dom's coming in. How's Dom do on 55? Pretty good. Dom, you might have missed the meeting about this week that we were sliding this, and it leaves you on the 55. But you do a great job of. This is what I love about game planning, guys. Is like I don't know if they think that they're gonna like win all these 1-on-1s, but we didn't even block the best D end with the tackle in the past ones, and it didn't matter. So remember, we're watching, we're doing little things to help you guys out. So when we tell you guys to do certain things, like, just do your part. Okay. This looks like Chopper. So Chopper is a Penner. Chopper is like Lion. If it's 6, and maybe we'll have to change this to like Chopper. Like, it should be Chopper left or Chopper right. But you guys got to realize you're going left here. Like, everyone's got it but Penner, and now, food for thought. You could fold this, and Penner can come down, and you can pull a guy because it looks like we're running crack more. and that is absolutely something we used to do. So if you guys want to, um, we can look at that. Like we can just pull Eli onto the end here, and it looks like a run more and better play action. So maybe we'll add that in. I think you guys actually run plays better when someone pulls. You guys remember stuff. Sorry for cutting that catch off, Dom. Actually, I'm gonna show that. You guys are gonna realize some of the stuff that other guys do. Tom goes up, makes a play. Jerry helps him up. Good job. Okay, here we got a hot fly. You guys stud them up pretty good. Good job. Oh, a little guard around action. Like, why couldn't we run this on anyone else? Like, 55 or anyone, and I don't think they see it. Oh, bad exchange. And that's the thing. Like, if we, it's my fault, guys, because Ford wanted us to put this in a couple weeks ago, and we would have had the reps that this wouldn't happen. Because like that little ugliness there is a difference, right? Like if you get a clean takeaway here, keep it tight, then you break this arm tackle. Whatever. We went forward, guys. As long as we go forward, like literally, like it could be second and 9. As long as we go from first and 10 to second and 9 to third and 8. Like as long as we go forward each fucking play and don't go backwards, like we're really good at moving the ball forward. We're good at like these plays. Like we need 7 yards, 5 yards here. Boom. We're in a little 2-back power here. LaRouche, big block we're asking here. Stay on it. Ugh, because, right, like this guy trips him up. We don't ask you to do this a lot, be the thumper, but this is the one play. And you got to kind of thump up here a bit more and kick him out and stay on him. How's everything else look? Eli comes through, and we can do so. You guys decide to ace, but hey, 68 here. I would have deuced it. But Penny, Joe, stay on this, right? Torque him down. Okay? Not a play we run a lot. I just thought the way that they were playing us in regular, we get to run power against 37 that way, and that was just the best way we had it in. Nice low hands, Joe. Like I like that. You're gonna get your hands underneath with your long arms there. Job. 5 stretch. What are you doing here, McCory? You're gonna go for the cut block here. Come on, guys. Ooh, new play, pick 6. This happens a lot at La Boldis. We put in a new play. We think it's gonna look good. I mean, we you just roast this guy here. Like this guy's like fuck. And the safety though, the problem is they put a safety at 8 yards. Like good for them. I mean, I guess we probably should have thrown it to a post or something, but You know what? Plays like that, it keeps them in it. They think they're gonna hang with us in the city final or the semi or whatever we play them next. If we even play them again, and we just know how much better we can be. I don't know how much better they can get on offense, where their whole offense is their quarterback just running around drawing penalties and shit. But stud them up. Little hook. Jerry Weeb growing the route tree. That's awesome. All right. Six stretch. Dak works on it. Look at it. Hey, he goes to throw you, but guess what? He gives up contain. Now we're gonna get again all game center. Kobe, come on, come on, come on, come on. If you have no chance, I think that you always have a chance. Just if you aim at the three tech, this big goofy guy's legs, you'll get there. And you might not get all of him, but he won't get this nice run on the Riker. Another wedge. Little two wheelie. So they were. I see. What's 55 doing? Remember we said okay, we were gonna joke that if that we could run Ram and just he would worry so much about a screen against Riker. Like he's not your guy. Go rush the quarterback. It's taken 6 years, but we finally just threw a deep shot. Like no fake, just receiver down the field. Took 6 years to set up, but worked. All right, big play. Power on the okay. Joe Camplin. Look at this, guys. This is awesome. There's no crossover here, huh? That's 1, 2, 3. You guys, does he time his third step with his hands? One, two, boom. that, boom. Whew. I was watching this last night. We were watching the game. I was sitting beside Sheldon Neal, the Rams O-line coach. I was watching the film, and I had to show him this play. I'm like, hey, you got to look at this. Because we talk really detailed technique stuff, hands, feet. I'm like, this is pretty good. This is our tight end. He catches 3 touchdown passes. He was like, wow, yeah, who's that kid? Sign him up. Is it grade 11? Like, yeah. So we vouch for you guys. You guys do good things. I had another coach too last night message me from Noel. He said, hey, uh, our coaches just wanted to say like you guys is like systems look really good. And at the end of the day, they only look good because you guys are running these so well. Like you have low pads, you have good feet, footwork. I mean, these guys on Miller and other teams, like they're running the same plays, but the players make them, they don't focus on the details. And you guys actually, I'm trying to think, I think 3 or 4 times people have messaged me this week or so, just kind of complimenting you guys in terms of they don't even know who a lot of you guys are. They just say, "Wow, like you guys is just offense looks really good," and I should probably tell. I don't want you guys to blow your guys' heads up, but you got to realize like this is really good. And but the key is, I get it. Like 43 here, he looks skinny and weak, and it's easy to bully a guy like that. Like, but you got to bring that same intensity when it's 68, right? You might not throw him, but you're still gonna move him. You got to go into every battle like this with that confidence that you're gonna win. And that's why I was upset at the game, was because I wanted us to really bury this team so that our season would be represented by Joe's block here. Like that's us, and Miller is 43, and that's how we were going to attack them in the next time we play them, as opposed to Miller's 68, and we're this, and now we're kind of like a little scared, because when we go into games thinking like Joe's thinking here as a team, this is what we do, and that's just mindset, and it's real. And I know some of you guys might not believe it yet, but it is. Now let's watch some other blocks. Dak, boom, same thing. Great job. Gets underneath this guy, and where does he start? The guy starts on the 3 yard line, and you have him back in the end zone. Okay, awesome. Ace block. Uh, so you're the 4 point here, McQuarrie. Whatever, it works. So you guys should be acing. We're pulling on to 3 here. They have an extra guy, I think. Well, 8's a safety. Let's see. They're Bear with the Mac, Will, Sam. Anyways, really good point of attack, guys. LaRouche. See, this is the difference. Again, you don't have to drive the guy back, but you have to get to this point. You see where you are here? And the difference was on the other power, you didn't really make the contact. So, like, the guy 32 or 38, whatever, the other end, made a play on the running back. Eli, just blow this guy up, right? 3 is like, oh yeah, I got this. Yeah, I got this. And oh shoot, I didn't get that. That's 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 a nice play, guys. I'm sorry, I could watch that one all day. Um, Cutback. No, just duo. All right, so 50 front. We're acing. Good job. Good shove climb here, but and puts Penner and Joe manned up. Backside. We have some gaps. If he decides to take it right here, which he could, I thought he might have to this play. Just take it right there. Another hitch. And we might just have to not block that guy. Just let him try and make a play. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Okay, Kaplan. Finally, you get a rush. See the difference? 55 here. Like now he's got a tackle. He knows he's pass rushing, and now he brings some sort of a move. But as soon as you start adding in a running back or a tight end, like just so you guys understand the reason why you have to know we use tight ends and stuff, is like look at the difference in 55's demeanor here, as opposed to when we do anything else where he's not even rushing. So you guys wonder why we make things so complicated and have all these different, have all these. Oh, Matthew Meyer added me as a friend. Matthew. Anyways, same thing. They're probably gonna watch a film, and next time they're gonna say, "All right, 55, you're gonna go rush," and then we'll throw a screen on him. It'll be fun. We'll score. Crack, Jerry, nice. I think you got it offside here, maybe, but now. So let's see this. This is why we. I'm sorry, we have to pull the guard here. Eli, we're just till I switch it. You're gonna pull. We're only cracking guys with Jerry or LaRouche or Penner now, and so like nothing against our slots, but I just found like with those guys crack blocking. Like we're gonna have consistent good cracks. So let's just pull you guys and go get that Mac the other way. Boom. Jerry Weeb growing the road tree. Look at this. Nice. A little tray action. So tray, we don't have to axe, right? And the reason we don't axe is so we can have a deuce or an ace, right? Hey, Joe, good job. 68 in my gap. I don't care. Look at that. Boom, and locks him down. You see that, guys? This is a play where you want to have this. That is awesome. We run stretch. They think it's stretch, and then, oh, no, it's not. Eli. Penner just, you know, I mean, film study, I guess. Like, if we expect 32 to come down like this, Eli, you could log him and we could take this outside, 100%. And it's hard drill. We might have to work that as a drill because it's three of you guys. It's guard, tackle, back. All have to know it's going in or out. So we almost have to commit to it. Pre-snap, if it's inside or outside. Like you guys almost gotta maybe on the field. I don't know. Be like Trey and like, hey, as soon as we call counter Trey, like you guys have a little meeting. Like Penner, Eli, and Riker, and Eli's gonna be like, I'm kicking him out, or I'm logging him. And or we could get up to the line of scrimmage here, see who it is, and be like, you know what, 32, like he's a hard guy to kick out. Like let's take it wide. And you have to make a call to Penner and to our running back, which means like this is going wider. Is that cool? Like so, we'll try that this week. So, a couple more. Little toss base. Yeah, so that's it. Let's just cut block this guy in the future, and you both make good cuts on those play side cuts. New element to our offense. Penny get beat here. Just technique, right? Work it, walk through everything. Get your hands up, punch, stay inside. He's better. That 32 had a lot better game this time than he did last time against us. So have to give him a little more respect in game planning next time. So the one time they don't play 55 in man on Joe, and we have this call. That's great. Good job. Boom. Way to take the hit. And I think we get a penalty for, let's see it. Boom. 83, throw the flag. Who throws the flag? Did you mean to do this? I'm curious. Either way. Nice. All right. Now we try to put the game away. We call a little duo cutback. Boom, boom, boom. I like it. Everyone gets sucked in. Kobe sneaks out of there. They don't even see you. I like that. Stay low. Low and quick, like a freaking cat. Next thing you know, that's a great job. That's a great pull. Like, look at this. By the time the fake's done, we're out on him. Run through that guy. Just run through him, Kobe. Good play. They think we're running. We steal another 10 yards. And this is game on the line, pretty much power. And this. Oh, this is the play that oh my goodness, I throw my headset because I thought we were short yardage, so we should have went wedge, but we call power. Having said that, we need a half a yard and we run power. Let's see how we perform. Joe, come on, man. Like, where's that gap step attack? Like, that little passivity, right? Lets him get in there. Just go. If he jumps outside of you, LaRouche has him. LaRouche, game on the line, power. Okay, you gotta thump here. All right, we don't ask you to do a lot, or you guys can swap this, right? Like if you have to, I mean, we can. Like, I don't like it. I'd rather just kick it out there, but anyways. Having said that, I believe they blow the play dead, even though. All right. Five stretch. Petter, nice hands. Ooh. Gotta get that cut block, guys. Here's why, like center, like when the running back sees this, as opposed to seeing you in front of that guy, he has to bounce it and it gets ugly. So it's an easy fix. I would rather have the easy fixes of telling you guys to go a little more one direction and having hard fixes other teams have. The crack here. I think we run a bootleg and a tray. Fisher, good acting job trying to run the. Oh, what was this? Little pump. Look what you guys. Oh, you're telling me a little fist pump. Okay, you guys can deuce this or ace. Should have run this on first down. Like this Trey has a chance, like to get a lot of yards. Dak LaRouche could shut down, kick out. Petter just ride him out there, and the safety makes a tackle. All right, good job, guys. Congratulations on the win.